Welcome back to Cophead Customs and welcome back to another episode. If you're new to the channel, go down here and look at all our other stuff. There's all sorts of stuff happens around here. We're normally working on hot rods or old Bedford trucks or classics or something, but today we're going to work on this stinking, that's what I call it, a stinking, my BMW X5. It's not a bad little jigger, but if you've been keeping up with us, you'll know that it's a Beamer, and you'll know what I think about Beamers lately. So I am going to sell it, is the plan. So I've just got to do a few things to it. So we're going to just check the transmission out. I think we've got a window that's not working properly. It's come off its rails. The self-leveling's not doing the right thing, so we're going to have a suss of that. So we're basically just going to have a little look at what we can do today, if we can fix any of these little issues. And if we can, then we can fix, hopefully the self-leveling's a fuse. If we can fix a couple of little things, then we will endeavour to give it a big clean. It's just, it's actually really, it's just been sitting out in the weather for a few weeks. We'll give it a good clean, good detail inside, and we'll send it off to auction. That's the plan. It's locade car. It's got the big wheels. It's a really, really nice car, but it is just BMW. And if you know me, you'll know that at the moment I hate BMWs. But if you know me, you'll know that once a car lets me down, which it hasn't let me down, but once they have a breakdown, I'm over it, I want it gone. Because now I don't have any faith in this car. And that's about the crux of it, is I can fix everything that's wrong with it. Not a question, not an issue at all. But in here, every time I drive it, to me, it is now unreliable. Because it's let me down, basically. So when they hit that, that's mentally in my head, and I cannot relax with them. So I stress out when I drive it. So then it turns trips unenjoyable. So our ML 350 has been a beast from the day we got it. It just performs, and we hammer on it and use it as our tow rig, and it has never let us down, and it's still, touch wood, is not letting us down. Touch wood, is still not letting us down. And whereas this thing, it's a BMW, and when you drive them, something else goes wrong, and something else goes wrong, and something else goes wrong, and immediately we have a perfectly good one down there, which can be used for all the parts. We have everything there for it, and this was a dream car. Well, I've had it, and it's not my dream anymore. All right, so the plan is we're going to see if we can fix the self-leveling. We're going to throw some Lucas in the trans. We'll have a little look at the oil, but I'm just pretty much just going to throw some Lucas in the trans so that it is shifting nice, getting in the gears nicely. It has a little moment when it's cold. Sometimes it doesn't like staying in gear when it's first started. So as soon as you've had it run, warmed up for a minute, and it's perfectly fine and does everything like it's meant to. But yeah, I just don't want it like that. So we're going to put a litre of that Lucas in it, Lucas Wonder stuff. And yeah, so we'll do the self-leveling. We're going to check the headlights. We're going to see if we can address that driver's window. I think it's popped off its rails. We'll clean it, detail it, and that's the plan. That's the plan. Hopefully we can fix the self-leveling easily. Now, if that becomes a nightmare to fix, then I'll probably just go park it up and come back to it in a few weeks when I've got more time. Because basically I just want to pump this out today and then send it into auction this week. That's the plan. And then we'll address what we'll do with that one later, because that one's actually perfect. It just needs the bodywork fixed. I was putting an updated front on it, and it will need a coat of paint. Other than that, there's nothing wrong with that car. But I was keeping it for parts for this one. But if I don't keep this one, what do I do with that one? Oh, the one thing I did do to that is I did cut the cats off of it because they're $1,000. Shh, don't tell anyone. Yeah, BMW V8 X5 cats are worth nearly $1,000. To the scrappy, that is. So yeah, I cut them off and sent them to scrap because it's $1,000. So that's straight pipes. So if we get that to have a fire, that's going to sound bad. But anyway, enough of rambling on about that car. That car's probably just going to get parted out or sent to scrap. That's what we're thinking. We're just going to get this going, auction, gone, and we get rid of something, and I'll get some more room, and then it's all happening. Then we'll get rid of that one because it probably won't be in this video, but it's going to happen today. Something else. Yeah, and it's not one of those Bedford trucks that I bought yesterday or last week. Something else. You'll have to wait for that because that's going to be a different video. That's all I'm going to say about it, is I'm probably going to get something else. Shh. Alright. So, anyway, enough rambling. What I'll do is, you'll just probably get a bit of time lapse on this and a little bit of music, and might come in. We might do a little bit. We'll come in. We're not fine on. First, I got to do some diagnosis. Yeah, so we'll diagnose first. I'll do that off camera. Then I'll come in and I'll show you what's going on. All right. So we'll see you in a second. Woo. All right. Hopefully you're in a good spot. We're doing this live, so I haven't checked anything, and I've just looked, and the pointy nose pliers are under the camera tripod. So we're just going to go through. First step, the car's running. We're just going to go through and just check all the fuses. Now, being a BMW, of course it's your first port of call, but there is about 5,000 to check. So I think we can pretty much just run around the top row. I've already gone straight to the first port. First thing I did is I just went straight to the I just checked the one that said air suspension, and I pulled that. Alright, what have we got here? No, this one doesn't have any power this way. Oh, what number is that one? This definitely has nothing on it. And it's 10. So just found one that doesn't have any power, which doesn't mean much, but I can't actually see what it's for. 10 here. Horn, so does the horn work? Yeah, the horn works. I bet you when I press the horn, it will alright, we've got a big one there that's got nothing. Could be the spare, that'll be the spare one, I think. Like I said, we're doing this live, so yeah, I'll just check the first fuse. It was straight for the air suspension and it looked fine. So other than that, since I've got the test meter out, we've been live. So all the fuses in here are looking good. We've got the scan tool. That's our next thing. I just thought I'd check a fuse in case it's popped a fuse. There's another little fuse box in the back. We'll go check. Oh, they're all good. I think these are just your spares. Yeah. Well, there's nothing in there, Brian. So this could have been a bad move going live. So we'll probably try to. We'll see how we go. If I fix it really quick, we won't even cut anything out. If it takes me ages, we'll have to cut and splice, won't we? I reckon you're looking at that one there. So we just got our little test probe. So you just find this, something metal. That's what we're looking for. Hopefully that may go to ground. Maybe not. No, that one's no good. Down in here, we'll be right there. Please give me one of these. We're hoping to find one here. Oh, it's not looking good. Oh, look at here. Here we go, we've got one. 30 ampere, this could be us. I'll go get a fuse. Oh! Man, I've just split my head open. Right, we heard that. That's taking a chunk out, mate. Oh, that's just about knocked me out. Seriously, we might leave that footage in, I reckon. Ooh, it's gonna be bleeding, I reckon. Far out. See that? I didn't even swear. That's how much I'm trying to control myself for you. Oh, it's definitely bleeding. All right. Hopefully this fuse works. Then we're gonna have to. Oh, that hurt. Can you see that? Far out. We just hit the corner of the, whew, hit the corner, oh! Oh, corner of the tailgate, that just about dropped me. Well, there you go, I didn't even stop the camera. Hey, check that out, guys. We'll leave that in. Oh, man, is that bleeding bad or what? Whew. Oh, I'm gonna have to do this. That hasn't made it work instantaneously, but we will now. Maybe I'll turn it off and on and see what happens. I reckon I can hear it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I just heard it. And look, the back's up. So that's how hard that one was. You know the hardest thing about that? Was I just about knocked myself out. Alright. We'll try to get on the next one. Reaper. Alright, we're back. Got a hat on. Whew. We're just in a photo. Woo! Man, I tell you, that freaking hurt. Anyway, it's only like 10 minutes later. I just went in and got Band-Aid put on. So obviously the self-leveling worked. Look at that. Yeehaw! As soon as I seen that pump up, I actually went, I do like this car. That's what we ate. Even after it did that to me. Freaking skin on there. There's some DNA on it. Anyway, what's next? Let's have a look at the transmission. Reaper. So, what is it you'll say? What are you going to get? You'll have to wait. Is it good? I think it is. I think it's about that good. Woo!